Hello everybody, welcome to Cory Turner Talks, a show where we literally go car shopping every single day. Today we're going to go looking for classic cars, but before we do, I just want to say thank you for the great response on our new segment called Name That Car. We're going to be releasing new episodes every Tuesday and Thursday, so be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, so you don't miss an episode. Alright, so going looking more at little classic cars today, we're going to jump into Hemmings. I don't know if you've gone to that website. That's where you can go find some great classic cars. And let's take a look. We'll just go a few cars deep and see what we find. All right, here we go. Jumping in. A 1968 Mercury Cougar. Check that bad boy out. This one has 16,249 miles. Let's take a look at some pictures on it. Yeah, that's pretty sharp. Check it out. Cougars changed quite a bit, right? As later in their life, they really were the sister car to the Ford Thunderbird. That's kind of how I remember the Cougars. But yeah, check this out. This is nice. All right, very cool. So we got the Cougar there. All right, what else do we have? Ooh, a 1969 Dodge Dart. They want $27,000 for this one. It has 73,200 miles. My grandfather used to have a buddy that had a Dodge Dart. It was the 4-door. This is the 2-door version. So this is the sporty one, right? Check it out. We'll take a spin around and take a look at it. This is the GT Sport. Good looking car. That's good looking paint. Let's see if we can get a picture. Oh, wow. The interior looks great. I love the crank windows, right? That's really cool. Transmission. Got the shifter there on the floor. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, that's a good looking car right there. Alrighty, so let's see what else we got. We got a 1990 Chevrolet Corvette. Maybe not a classic, but they want $7,500 for this one. It has 171,000 miles on it. Four-speed automatic transmission. Let's see here. Let's go take a look and see what we can see from it. Blurry pictures. That's a little bit better. You can see they pop the back. I don't know. I think, like I said before, we've seen these before. I don't know that I really appreciated the car at the time. But a few generations back, I can look back and really appreciate this one. I can appreciate that body style. Okay, a 1973 Volkswagen Super Beetle convertible. Here recently, we had a friend that was selling one in Gilbert. I don't remember if you remember, but we highlighted that. They want $17,500 for this one. It's a green example. This one's in Pleasant Hill, California. Only 2,400 miles. Wow. Boy, that one is super nice. It has a rebuilt 1600cc motor. Let's just go look at a few pictures. Yeah, that's really cool. Love the Volkswagens. I would love to find like a 1972 Volkswagen and clean that one up and get it going again. All right, so we got some close up. There he goes. There's a classic interior. I always love it. You got wiring, you got things dropping out from underneath the dash. Nowadays, that would be completely unacceptable, but you get into a Volkswagen of this era, and you're like, wow, that's a classic, right? So that's a good-looking Volkswagen right there. All right, let's keep looking. 1997 BMW Z3. I like the Z3s. This one's $13,900. It looks really good in red. It has 39,767 miles on it. Yeah, that looks really cool. This one's in Toronto, so head up to Ontario to look at that bad boy. Oh, that looks really nice. I like the black top. I like the tan leather interior. I've always been a fan of the Z3s. I knew this was a manual, which is great. That's what you'd want. You'd want to have it in a manual so you can cruise around. Nice looking little BMW there. All right, ooh, a 1972 Buick Skylark, right? Okay. They want $16,500 for this one. Has 89,000 miles. Nice big Skylark. So what are we coming up on? 46, 47 years old? Boy, it looks to be in really good shape. Check that out. Yeah, that is very, very cool. Good looking car. Love the bench seat in the front, right? So everybody can fit in that car. You got plenty of room across the front. 1973 Plymouth Cuda. This is nice. I like it in the purple with the white top. They went $50,999 for this one. This one's in Florida. It only has 21,000 miles on it. It's got the 440 engine, the 727 transmission, the 727. Good looking. Look at that. Man, that's a good looking car. Convertible top, drop top. Yeah, I love that. That's a good looking Plymouth, a 440. Yeah, look at that. It's got the white interior. Good looking car there for sure. All right, let's see. What else do we see? Oh, wow. A 1987 Buick Grand National. Now, okay, is it a Monte Carlo? Is there anything special about it? Yes, the Buick Grand National was an incredible car. They went $40,000 for this one. Only has 21,750 miles on it. These were amazing cars. These things were tuned up and they would haul. I see one every once in a while, not that often. Let's see, there we go. You got a shot of the interior. You know, turbocharged Buick Grand National. This one has 21,000 miles. Good looking car. Those are awesome cars. When you come across those are super special. Like I say, you don't see them very often, but man, I sure like them. Okay, here is a 1990 Mustang GT. Of course, Fox body, right? This is $13,995. This one has 95,027 miles on it. Let's see, the Mustang says it relieved the facelift in 1987. Of course, this is the 1990 GT. This is the hatchback, of course. Well, let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. I like it with the blue and the silver. I thought all the ground effects on this one, there's an LX they got in the background there, convertible. I really thought the effects they put on this car just looked great and made it look really fast. I love the GTs from this era. It's kind of sad though, Mustang or Ford, they had some bigger engines sitting around. They could have put them in these cars. They didn't. That doesn't mean these weren't great fast cars, but they had some other options they could have done with them. But this is a good looking GT right here. I like that. Good looking Ford GT. All right, we'll just go a little bit further here. 1974 Ford Pinto. That's right. You've heard the horror stories on the Pintos. All right. A little bit of a design flaw regarding the gas tank. I had a buddy that had one of these. Honestly, it was a fun car. This was $12,500. This is Ford trying to compete with the more economical cars that were coming in at the time. This one has 88,000 miles on it. These were big sellers. They sold a lot of Pintos back in their day. Like I said, I had a friend that had one, and it was actually a really fun car to drive. Not a horrific body style. You know, I hear people complain about the body style, but at the time, you know, it had definitely had its place. So there was the Pinto. Good looking little Ford Pinto there. That one looks to be, man, great shape. $12,500 for it. This is a 2015 Mercedes-Benz Smart for 2 Passion. This is the hard top. They want $9,000 for this. Only has 13,000 miles. It's not a classic car, but okay, here's another little story about me. I had a Smart. I drove one for 2 years, and actually, not on purpose, but it kind of became my daily driver, and I absolutely loved it. It was a convertible, but it was this color. It was the silver and the black. It's probably one of the most fun cars I've had as far as a driving experience. It drove like a go-kart. Now, if it was the least bit windy or you passed a semi going too fast, you were hanging on with both hands because the wind would just move that car all around. But man, it was a ton of fun. I might have driven in some bicycle lanes to get my kid to school. We're not going to go into that, but smart car, that's a lot of fun there. Okay, we're almost through. We're going to stop about right here. This is a 2002 Ford Thunderbird convertible. When they brought these back, I thought these were really sharp. This one's $12,998. 96,374 miles is what it has on it. Definitely a touring car. This wasn't supposed to be like a sports car, super fast. This was supposed to be driven and enjoyed. I think the shape looks great. This is the soft top. They had the hard top that you could put on the top. It had the portal windows in the back, which was reminiscent, of course, of the first generation of Thunderbird. But man, that's a good looking car right there. I know a couple of people that have these. You know, regular maintenance issues, whatnot, but man, they really do love them. This is the 1985 Porsche 944, of course, a front engine Porsche, right? This one, a manual transmission. It's not giving us much information. 74,880 miles on it. Of course, I love the 911s, don't get me wrong, but these are very comparable cars. The 944, another car I probably didn't appreciate at the time, but I do now. This one is super clean. Look at that. Manual transmission. Manual transmission. That's all the pictures we get, but boy, that one looks really good. All right. And we'll go with one more. 1989 Porsche 911 Speedster. I like it. Not going to lie. That right there is a good looking car. Check that out. I love the cover for the convertible top, how that came in and gave it that speed racer kind of feel to it. Of course, manual transmission. That's a good looking Porsche right there. I really do like it. And I'll be honest with you, I probably should pick the Porsche. I'm a 911 fan. I'm a Speedster fan. You don't see them all that often. But the car that I'm going for today... no, it's not the Smart, but I did love the Smart. The Pinto was pretty cool. Of course, that Ford Mustang GT was super nice. But the car I'm going with today is the 1987 Buick Grand National. Don't see those very often. Super cool car. If you know what it is, you respect it. Not everybody understands completely what it is. So I'm going with the 1987 Buick Grand National. It's for $40,000. Would you have gone with the Buick? Is there another car you would have chosen instead? Be sure and leave that in the comments and let me know which car you would have picked out. If I missed a car that we should have looked at, be sure and let me know what that is too. Remember to like, comment, and share. Join us on Tuesdays and Thursdays for our new segment, Name That Car. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's go car shopping tomorrow.